why is it every time I ride by this particular point that I see that cat?
Paint Pot Alley.
You know, alley cats, they're just all over this neighborhood. I wonder why. Where do they come from?
Paint Pot Alley.
Yeah, such a beautiful day. There's Miss Sally. Wonder if she watches Paint Pot Alley. Let's see now, did I get everything? Let's see, I got my brown bag and my shoes and my earplugs and my peanut butter sandwich. Can't remember if I got the sparkle or not. I do have extra paper. Yeah.
Let's see what's happening at the Milk Bottle Building today on Paint Pot Alley.
I wanted to do yo-yo. Well, I do have a spyglass. I got my
Yeah. Boys and girls, welcome to Paint Pot Alley. I'm so glad you could join us today. We really have an exciting show. We have a very, very special guest. That's right, a special guest here on Paint Pot Alley. It's the smartest kid in the world is going to visit us right here in the big Milk Bottle Building, the smartest kid in the world. So you definitely don't want to miss this, I'll tell you. And she'll be here in a little while. In fact, I've been trying to kind of get ready for her. Everyone's been dropping in. They're so excited about the smartest kid in the world coming here. And they're all saying, Jack, you know, you really shouldn't waste this opportunity. When someone that smart comes along, you ought to ask them some very, very good questions. So I've been trying to think of some things. You know, I've been jotting some things down. And right now I'm down to, well, I've got 4 questions so far. I'm not sure whether they're good or not. But
Hey, Jack.
Bill,
Did I
listen.
understand it right that the smartest child in the world is coming today?
That's right. It's all over the building, isn't it? Everyone's talking about it.
It is, and I made this for that child.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Well, she's going to love that.
She.
Yeah.
It's a she.
It's a she, and she's very, very smart, I understand. So, you know, and in fact, Bill, I've been writing down some things, trying to think of good things to ask her. You might be, if you think of something that you would really like for me to ask her, you let me know, and I'll be sure and ask her.
What do you think about that?
I've been trying to, I mean, you know, because it's such an opportunity to have someone like this visit us here in the big Milk Bottle Building, and, you know, you just don't want to ask something dumb. I mean,
Not for somebody that's real smart.
That's right. That's right. So, and well, you know, you made that star. I've even been working on some things myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to make her some thinking caps. That's right, some thinking caps. Now, here's one, and this one's made out of a cardboard box. You can see I've got it all painted up. Got the word think on the top there. See that? Think. How about that? So, you know, when she's really trying to, you know, there's probably a time of day that she likes to think. She could put one of these on. I haven't decided which one to give her because there's several here. And this is one of my favorites. And I'm going to try to make several and then, you know, try to decide which one to give her. But this one's made out of a paper bag. I'll make you one of these one day, Bill. Yeah. Just something to kind of... By the way, you know, thinking about hats, I thought to myself, as I was working on these, there must be a song about hats. And I couldn't think of one. Do you know a song about hats?
I don't know a song about hats.
That's a good one. Why didn't I think of that? I like that one.
Well, start it off, Jack.
Okay, all right. Well, I know a song about carrots.
I know a song about a bee.
And I know a song about napkins.
I know a song about the sea.
Well, I know a song about a shoestring.
I know a song about cats.
And I know a song about a mustard jar, but I don't know a song about hats. Not one hat, not 2 hats, not 1 hat, 2 hats, 3. I don't know a song about any hats, and hats don't know a song about me. I like this. This is a good
Can
song.
I start this one?
Okay, you do that.
I know a song about a hairdo.
And I know a song about your nose.
I know a song about bubble gum.
And I know a song about ant between your toes.
I know a song about a doorbell.
And I know a song about rats.
I know a song about pantyhose.
But I don't know a song about hats. Woo! Not 1 hat, not 2 hats, not 1 hat, 2 hats, 3. I don't know a song about any hats, and hats don't know a song about me. Bill, that's great. That's really, really great. Oh, listen, that gets me in the mood for working on these. In fact, speaking of working on it, I've got to get some tape to fix the inside of this. You don't have any in your studio, do you?
I don't think so. You better try Charlie might have some.
Well, I keep a box up on the roof. I'll go up there first, and if not, I'll drop by Charlie's and see. Okay?
Okay.
Listen, I'm sorry I got to tear out like this, but there's so much going on today, We'll do some more music another
let's do that
time.
later.
Okay? All right. Well, you drop back any time. I've got to run on upstairs, okay?
Okay, Jack.
All
Good
right.
luck now.
Thanks, Bill.
And now it's time to check on those strange folks next door, the humanoids, on Paint Pot Alley.
String, I was just thinking about how much fun it is when we go on trips. Oh, yeah. Which trip were you thinking about? Well, the one we went on the other day, when we were walking along and them two beautiful birds, they came flying down out of the sky and they landed and we got on. And we got up on the bird, remember? And it took us way up in the air. Yeah. We were flying. Oh, it was I know, but it was so high up. I know. And when you look down, you get afraid. I looked down. Now I could see the tops of the houses. Yes. And the trees. And they all looked so big. And it was kind of afraid. It made me afraid. They were so far away. I know it. Yeah. Oh, but my bird started to set me down. Yeah, mine too. Mine followed you down, and it kind of popped just like that. Your bird sent you away. But where they left us, remember that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I know it. I was thirsty, too, because it was on the desert. On the desert? Oh, it was so hot. There was so much sand. Yeah. You couldn't get anything to eat because there was no restaurants. And it was thirsty. It's something to drink. I crawled along like this because I was lost. Me too. I know. We didn't know where we were. Then you said, look. Look. I said, look. I said, look. It looks like the ocean. That was the ocean. I know it. And we got up and we started running. Oh, we ran. Yeah. The ocean. And we got down to the water. And remember what we did? We jumped in. Yeah. Oh, poof. And what I know got hold our nose. Yeah. Remember that? Oh, because we didn't want to drown. And then we started floating along. That's right. And we kicking it on. I know. It felt very good. I'm glad I know how to swim. It helped me out a lot. And my face got all wet. Yeah. My face got all wet. But then the wave came along and washed us up on the shore. Remember that? Yeah. Oh, but look, I said to you, look, that's what you did. I remember that. You said, look, that's what you said. And I remember you tapped me on the shoulder, and you said, look. Yeah, and I looked, and you know what I saw? I saw our house, and it was so good to be home again. We were home. I know, it's always good to be home. I like to travel. But I really like to come home. Yeah, me too.
Well, I tell you, I am so excited about the smartest kid in the world coming to visit us today, and I've been working on some questions. I got my hat on here, and I was working up this little song. I want to sing some of it for you. I might change part of it, but it's a good thinking song. It's some kind of thing a smart kid might want to know about. It's about the 5 senses. You may not know what the 5 senses are, but it's your skin, how you taste and how you can hear and all that. Maybe the song will help you understand. Well, now my ears can hear, my skin can feel, my eyes can see. Well, my nose can smell, my mouth can taste, and that makes sense to me. Now the hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see. The taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. The hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see. The taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. Now here's a little verse. This'll help give you the idea. Well, now eating chocolate cookies, well, not one crumb goes to waste. Why, the chocolate chips and the cookie crumbs, they have their own special taste. Now here's another one. I saw a monster in the forest, see your eyes hiding behind a tree. Why, he looked tired and he looked hungry. I'm glad that he didn't see me. Now let's do the chorus. Well, my ears can hear, my skin can feel, my eyes can see. My nose can smell, my mouth can taste, and that makes sense to me. Well, the hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see. The taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. The hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see. The taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. Now here's a verse. This one has to do with how you smell, and that's one of the senses, right? When you smell things, it goes like this. Now something stinks in the garbage can, near where the rose bush grows. Woo! Is it some cheese or an old dead fish? Ugh, everybody hold your nose. Now here's one about taste. That's one of the senses. Eating candy in the dark. Whoops, one fell on the rug. Why, I felt for it, and I think it moved. Eek! That's not candy, it's a big old bug. All my ears can hear, my skin can feel, my eyes can see, my nose can smell, my mouth can taste, and that makes sense to me. Why, the hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see. The taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. The hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see. The taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. Well, we got one more here. This is about a crying baby now. And what's that one? That's your ears, right. You can hear the crying baby. Well, I have to hold the crying baby. Hold the baby near. Whoops, it feels a little damp, and it's screaming in my ear. Oh, yes, and it's screaming in my ear. And it's screaming in my ear. See, 5 senses. You got that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, someone at the door. Eloise! Eloise, listen, I'm so glad you came by.
Jack, I'm real excited. I heard that the smartest kid was coming to see you,
That's
so I bought
right.
him something.
Oh, listen, you made a flower.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful flower.
I was up in my studio and I figured, now, what should I do to help?
She's going to love that. You know, you make very nice flowers. I wish you'd make me one someday.
Well, anytime.
Okay, I appreciate it. Well, I'll set it over here. In fact, I want you to see what I made for her.
Okay.
And Bill came by. I might as well show you this, too. He made her a star.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. He was working on some songs, and he thought about a star, and so he made that. I'll tell you, this is so exciting. I'm just really, her coming's
Jack,
got me all confused and everything.
What is the light bulb?
Well, okay. Now, the thing of it is, I know she probably has bright ideas every now and then, see? And so I made her this light bulb that she can hold over her head when she gets a bright idea. Something to think about, right?
Yeah.
In fact,
Great.
speaking of thinking, look up here.
I see it. I meant to ask you,
Yep.
Jack.
That's
what is
right.
that on your head?
Well, that happens to be a thinking cap. Now, I made several
so that's
thinking
what they look like.
Yeah, well, you can make all kinds of thinking caps. I'll tell you what, you make me a flower one time, and I'll make you a thinking cap.
It's a deal.
Okay, it is a deal. By the way, I am so glad you came by because I have been trying to think of some things to ask the smartest kid. I don't want to turn down this opportunity. Have you got any ideas, anything you want me to jot down here real quick?
Yeah. I'd like to know a lot more about the Indians.
More about the Indians?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll try to remember to ask her that. More, okay, the Indians.
Yeah.
All right, some questions about the Indians. Anything else?
Yeah. Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved. I'd
I know,
love to
isn't that
know.
wonderful?
I'd love to know more about Johnny Appleseed.
Ask her if that story is really true.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that because I'm not sure. I'd love to know that. Yeah, well, and I'm going to ask her some things like her favorite books. Now, you got anything else you want me to put down here?
I know someone as smart as that, Jack, has to have done a lot of traveling.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
good point. I'm glad you're saying
Yeah.
travel. Where has she been? Where would she
Yeah.
like to go? Some
'Cause
things
you
like
learn everywhere.
Oh, I know. I don't want to turn down this opportunity. The smartest kid coming to see us. By
Yeah.
the way, let me play a little of that song. I'm going to play for her when she comes, if I can remember how it goes.
Okay.
I was doing it just a minute
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, my ears can hear, my skin can feel, my eyes can see, my nose can smell, my mouth can taste, and that makes sense to me.
That's nice.
Well, the hear sense, the feel sense, the see sense, see, the taste sense, the smell sense, it all makes sense to me. Da 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 da. Hello now, you feel better when you don't feel bad? I said you feel better when you don't feel bad. Well, you won't get grumpy and you won't get mad. 'Cause you feel better when you don't feel bad. Hello, everyone. This is Andy. That's right, my name is Andy. And this is Toy Health Break. So, you got your toys around the TV? It's time to get those toys and make them be healthy. Well, don't run away. You just sit there and think about what we're doing, and maybe you can even do the exercises. Sometimes that's possible. Well, we always like to start off by reminding everyone that to have a good, healthy toy, we got to give them a big hug. So every day, when I get up in the morning, I go around and I hug all my toys, and you might want to do the same. Now, how do you hug your toy? Well, you take it in your arms like this, and you go, oh, makes them healthy. It does. Oh. Here's a big hug. Yeah. Oh, toys like that. They sure do. Well, it's time for a toy health tip. And we've got one here. It says right here, pick your toys up so that big people won't step on them and make them flat. No, we don't want flat toys, do we? No, sir. Andy doesn't want flat toys. We want healthy toys. That's right. Okay, now, we're going to try something here today that I think makes every toy feel kind of good, and that's where we bounce our toys. That's right. You can bounce it on your knee, or you can just hold it and kind of bop up and down like this. There we go. Got your toys in your arms. If not, just pick up a pillow off the sofa. Uh-huh. Or just stand there and bounce with us, and you can remember to do it with your toys later. How about that, huh? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, I gotta run along. I'll see you the next time, folks. This is Andy and his Toy Health Break. Keep them healthy, and you'll be wealthy. Now you feel better when you don't feel bad? I said you'll feel better when you don't feel bad. Well, I was just sitting here going over some of the questions that I want to ask the smartest kid in the world, who should be here any minute now. I mean, I've worked all day on this list, and, gee, I'm needless to say, I'm kind of nervous about it, and check the time. Really should have been here by now. I don't know what's happening. I don't want to, my goodness. I didn't see you there. We've been expecting you. Please come in. Come right over here. Listen, I am so glad you're here. You just won't believe it. Everybody in the building's excited about you being here today. I am so glad you're here. By the way, no one told me your name. What is your name?
Emily.
Emily. Emily, I love it. What a great name. Oh, Emily, I've never, ever known anyone by the name of Emily. And wouldn't you know it, that your name would be Emily? A very smart name, I must say. A very, very smart name. By the way, Emily, a lot of people in the building knew that you were coming today, and they all wanted me to ask you some questions. And so I've kind of compiled a lot of questions from different people around the building. Is it okay if I ask you some?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, well, all right. Now, okay, to start with, what are some of your favorite books? Oh, of course, you're not going to tell me your favorite books because then I'll read them and then I'll, well, I don't blame you for, actually, probably all books are your favorite in all likelihood. That's what I would guess. And well, that's a good answer, though. I would say that was, okay, well, let me ask you something else. Is there any time of day that you like to just, you know, think, I mean, your special time of day? Well, I don't blame you for not telling that. You don't want everyone to know your special time of day. They'd all be calling you on the telephone, wondering what you're thinking about right then, wouldn't they? Well, we don't want that to happen. I can respect the fact that you want to protect your time. That's very important for a person of your caliber. Well, let me see what else we've got here. Aha. Okay, tell me this, if you would. Who are some of the great thinkers, some of the people you admire? Huh? Huh? You're not going to tell me? Well, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want everyone to know that myself. But, well, okay, let me see what else I've got here. Gee, this is so inspiring. It's just wonderful to get to talk to you, to get this kind of information, just to have an idea of how your mind works. I mean, this is such an opportunity for me, for everyone in the building, for our friends at home. Okay, well, here's a big question for you. What do you want to be when you grow up? I don't blame you for not wanting to commit yourself. That's a smart thing to do. That's what a smart person would do, of course. If I was your age, I wouldn't want to commit myself. Now, you know, a lot of kids your age are probably already decided what they want to be. But you being as smart as you are, you haven't decided yet. That's good to keep it open like that. Well, let me mark these off here. All right. Oh, Emily, of course. I'm sorry, how foolish of me. You don't have all day. A person like you has a busy schedule. You're probably having an appointment somewhere. Please do one me. Tell you what, before you leave, okay? Before you go, some of the people in the building have made some presents for you, okay? For example, here's this great light bulb, all right? And that's to help you when you have a bright idea. You can hold that over your head, okay?
Thank you.
You're certainly welcome. And here is a star from the heavenly skies, okay? And that should help you. You're certainly welcome. And here, for those inspiring moments when you just want to sit back and think, here is a flower.
Thank you.
And not only that, Emily, somebody gave us this for you to have for your special hair. Oh, it looks beautiful. What a great, it's like a crown. You look absolutely beautiful. And Emily, I made this all by myself. It's my own special idea, a thinking cap. That's right. For those times of day when you just want to sit back and think, you can put this on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, Emily, I know you're in a hurry. I know you've got to be somewhere. I am so glad you came by to pay us a visit here on Paint Pot Alley, just to have you drop in and visit like this. Now, be careful going down those stairs. It's a long way down there. Be sure and come back and see us again sometime, okay? Isn't this wonderful? What an opportunity. Just to have the smartest kid in the world on the show here on Paint Pot Alley. Gee, I tell you, we'll be back in a minute. I just have to think about this. Oh, gosh, smartest kid in the world.
You're working so hard, Jack. What are you working on? Oh, it's so tired when I work this hard. It's not good for me. I'm working on a song. Oh, what's it all about? What's this song about? Popcorn. You want to hear it? Mm-hmm. I think you're going to like it. I do. That's a good topic, too, there. Okay, here it goes. Would you want to listen some more? Here it goes. It goes like this. You can sing along, too. Hey, kids, don't be a dummy. Pop popcorn when you put it in your tummy. Hey, kids, don't be a dummy. Pop popcorn before you put it in your tummy. Hey, kids, don't be a dummy. Pop popcorn before you put it in your tummy. Hey, kids, don't be a dummy. Pop popcorn before you put it in your tummy. Here we go. Pop, 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 pop. The pop it up, pop, 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 pop. A real pop, pop. A pop, pop, pop is at the pop, pop, pop. Now, hey, kids,
Oh, you're always welcome on Paint Pot Alley. Sure. Please, please drop by and see us. Okay? All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, you're not going to believe who that was. That was the smartest kid in the world. That's right. The smartest kid in the world. And you know something else? Her name isn't Emily. That's right. There seems to have been some kind of mistake. I'm not sure who Emily is, but the smartest kid in the world couldn't make it today. It's going to come another time. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Well, somebody at the door. The Yodel lady, she's here. Yodel lady! Come on. Come on up! Come on up!
Be right there.
I don't know what she wants. Probably here to check the pipes or something. But we'll soon know, I guess. Watch your step on the stairs.
When are you going to get an elevator, Jack?
She wants to know when we're getting an elevator. Come on in. Yeah, when are we going to get an elevator? Good question.
That flight of steps is really something.
I'll tell you.
Have
Well,
you
what-
seen Emily?
Emily?
Yeah. You know, the little girl with the blue dress on?
Wait a minute. Emily, blue dress?
Smart little girl. Very smart little girl.
Very, very smart. I don't think she knows how smart Emily really is.
I
Do you
thought
believe
sure
it?
she'd be up here.
Well, I'll tell you, Emily was here. Emily was here.
She was?
Yeah, and I guess she was looking for you. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I didn't really give her a chance to...
I wonder where she went.
I didn't give her a chance to say what she wanted.
Pretty blue dress on.
Oh, I feel real bad about, well,
Well, now that I'm here, I thought I might take a look at your sink.
sure. Yeah, well, I'm always glad to have you drop by.
You know, I like to check on things and make
Yeah.
sure I have satisfied customers.
Well, I tell you, I've always been happy with your service, Yodel lady. You do good plumbing job there.
Yeah, it still looks like it's holding out pretty
Yeah,
well.
no, there haven't been any leaks since you were last here, really.
Well, that's good. No problems at all.
No problems at all.
No drips,
No drip.
no fish.
No drops, no fish. Nope, it's working
That's
fine.
great. I'm glad.
Well,
While I'm here,